So in the body, there are two types of receptors that respond to histamine. There's the H1 histamine receptor that's primarily in the respiratory tract, and then there are H2 receptors that are in the GI tract, and when stimulated, they will usually create more acid to deal with problems in the GI tract. So what we need are antihistamines, drugs that will work against histamine when the immune system sends signals for it to be released. So we've got the H2 receptor antagonist that we'll talk about in chapter 13 when we discuss the GI tract. And then we've got the histamine antagonists that work for the respiratory system, and those are the H1 receptor antagonists. So we want medications that are going to occupy those receptors and prevent histamine from being able to do what it usually does. Now, what histamine does, if you'll go down here, when histamine responds to the scene of the crime, or in this case, the allergen, you remember from immune system reactions that the first thing that happens is the blood vessels near the area of inflammation or injury or illness begin to swell up. So they puff up and swell to allow a whole lot more chemical messengers to show up at that site. The capillaries in that area become very permeable. They allow things to cross back and forth from the capillaries to the tissues, so that all those white blood cells and other